Lately, I have been consuming more than I have been creating. Scrolling, saving, watching other people build beautiful lives, and somehow still feeling behind. It's strange how you can spend hours taking in inspiration and still feel uninspired after. I tell myself I'm researching, that I'm learning, that I'm staying updated. But if I'm honest, a lot of it is just distraction. There's this quiet guilt that creeps in after. Not because scrolling is bad, but because I know I had other things that I wanted to do. Things I said that mattered to me, creative things. I bought this sewing machine 2 years ago. I remember being so excited. I imagined myself altering my own clothes, making outfits, fixing things instead of throwing them away. I even bought fabric, and then I never used it. I have paint by number kits, diamond paintings, yarn for crochet, all waiting. And every time I looked at them, I felt two things: excitement and then fear. Fear of wasting the fabric, fear of messing it up, fear of proving that maybe I'm not actually creative. I just like the idea of being creative. So instead of risking that feeling, I watched other people create. I consumed their talent, their skill, their finished products. It felt safer. But something about that started to feel heavy because I've been talking a lot about growth, thinking about it, about becoming, about building a life I'm proud of. And growth doesn't only happen in careers or courses or big decisions. Sometimes growth looks like sitting down and stitching something badly. I was genuinely nervous to use this sewing machine. It sounds dramatic, but I was. Because what if I break it? What if I waste the fabric? What if I ruin something that could have been beautiful? And then I had this thought: wasting material scares me, but wasting potential scares me more. The fabric can be replaced, I can buy a yarn again, but the version of me who keeps postponing what she loves, that's harder to recover. There's something deeply grounding about using your hands, about creating something slowly. No notifications, no algorithm, no comparison. Just me and the process. And I realized something: I don't actually want to be entertained all the time. I want to be engaged. There's a difference. Distraction fills time, fulfillment fills me. And I have been filling time. It's not perfect. My tension is off. The paint goes outside the line sometimes. But it exists. And finishing something imperfect feels more satisfying than perfectly consuming someone else's finished product. I think part of being in your 20s is feeling like you need to optimize everything, monetize your hobbies, turn every skill into a side hustle, be productive at all times. And when something doesn't immediately make more money or progress, it feels indulgent. But creativity doesn't always need a business plan. Sometimes it just needs space. My screen time has been higher than I'd like to admit. And again, I don't think phones are evil, but constant consumption makes you forget you're capable of making something. It convinces you that watching is participating. Watching someone build a life isn't building yours. So I'm trying something simple. When I feel the urge to scroll mindlessly, I pick up yarn instead. When I want to numb out, I thread a needle. Not every time, not perfectly, just more intentional. I've always described myself as a master of many things and an expert at none. For a while, I thought that was a flaw. like I lack discipline or focus or commitment. But maybe it's not a flaw at all. Maybe it's just my curiosity. Maybe it's depth in different directions. Maybe there's beauty in being someone who tries many things. And maybe I don't need to master one thing to justify loving it. There's something healing about going back to hobbies you've neglected. It feels like reconnecting with a version of yourself that existed before burnout, before work, before the adult responsibilities we're supposed to face, before the pressure, and before performance. A version that just like making things, not posting them, not optimizing them, not comparing them. I don't need to eliminate social media. I don't need a dramatic digital detox. I just need balance. Less consuming and more creating. Even if it's not perfect and even if no one sees it.